That's a quick walk down the dance floor. Yes, we just played that.
Yeah, yeah.
twice. I went, oh yeah, I like this one. So I just wanted to see if that's what they do. The certificates. Things that we put on.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Convocation. My name is Laura Nauman, and I'm the Registrar at Loyalist College. And it's my responsibility today to just cover a few housekeeping items before we begin. Shortly, your graduates will come in the back aisle. They will come up the middle aisle and sit on this side. When it's time, after that period, we will have our platform party that will come up to the stage, and then we'll have our guest speakers and our speeches. After that time, your graduates will come from here, through this door, up the stairs to my right, shake the hands of our board chair and our president, Anne-Marie Vaughan, and exit through the back. We will have interpreters for the ceremony as well, and they will be located in the front if you have need of that service. Just so you know, the ceremony today will be simulcast live via our website, and a recording of this will also be available on our website after if you would like to go and relive the moment. After the ceremony, we will have a reception, and we invite everybody to come, and it's at the Parrott Center, which is our college library. We do encourage everybody to stay for the entire ceremony with respect for all of the graduates who finish at the very end. If I could ask everybody to please check their electronic devices and telephones and put them on mute, that would be fabulous. Also, in the event of a fire alarm, the fire exits are located behind me, so you will have to exit the building, and please cross the road and wait for further directions. When it comes to capturing this moment, we have a number of different options available for you. As all of the aisles must remain unobstructed, we will have a professional photographers available downstairs upon request, first come, first serve, across from the bookstore. We also have a new service that we're providing this year for our students where we will be videotaping them going across the stage, and it will be sent via a link to their Loyalist College email account, so they'll be able to have that moment with a photo collage of Loyalist forever. We also invite people after the ceremony if they want to come and use the stage, and we have a few photo op areas with 2019 balloons. They're welcome to use those after the ceremony is over. And just so you know, after graduation, after your graduate finishes, they will be going back to their seat, and they will be waiting for the rest of their class to graduate as well. So now we will start the festivities.
Would everyone please rise and welcome the graduating class of 2019.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please stand for the playing of our national anthem, and please remain standing during the delivery of the traditional friendship song sung by Dustin Brandt. This friendship song symbolizes our respect and honor towards one another as we walk side by side through this beautiful journey of life. Please join us in singing O Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Welcome to the Loyalist College of Applied Arts and Technology 2019 Convocation. My name is Anne Drennan, and as Senior Vice President, Academic and Chief Learning Officer, it is my pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies for this afternoon's awards. This afternoon, we're recognizing graduates of the School of Health, Human and Justice Study and the Centre for the Advancement of Teaching and Learning. It is now my pleasure to introduce Bob Forder, our Chair of the Board of Governors, who will officially open Convocation.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right, we are out there. This is a joyous occasion after all, right? As we open today's proceedings, I would like to recognize that Loyalist College is located on the territory of the Huron-Wendat, the Anishinaabeg, and the Haudenosaunee peoples. We acknowledge our shared obligation to respect, honor, and sustain these lands and the natural resources contained within. I now declare the 52nd Convocation of Loyalist College officially opened. Yes. On behalf of the Board of Governors, it is my privilege to welcome you to this day of celebration and extend a special welcome to our distinguished guest of honor and to you, our graduates of the Loyalist College class of 2019, the 52nd graduating class of this college. And on behalf of the Board of Governors, it is my privilege to welcome you to this day of celebration and to extend a very special welcome to you all, our graduates, the Loyalist College, and that's repeating, sorry. This is an important day from all of us, and we are delighted to share this celebration with you. Convocation is an occasion when the entire college community, family, friends, and supporters come together to honor you, our graduates, and your accomplishments. A number of years ago, I was sitting in your very same place with my classmates. In fact, I graduated more than once. Some say I didn't get it right the first time, but I just came back to study in a different program. And as a graduate of Loyalist, I know what it's required to complete a post-secondary credential. And I congratulate each and every one of you on your perseverance and your dedication today. Looking back, I understand the value of my education that I got here in a very different way now. I know that my Loyalist education gave me a great start and has helped me succeed as I've moved ahead in my careers. I also understand the importance of this college to our communities, our province, to you and your families, to employers, businesses, and industry, and the social and economic health of our area. I wish you, and the Board of Governors wishes you, every success in your future. And we all know that you will hold the Loyalist College banner high wherever you may go. Our congratulations to you, the class of 2019. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair Forder. I would like to call upon President Vaughan, who will address the graduates and introduce our speaker for today. President Vaughan.
Chair Forder, Mr. St. Louis, members of the board, distinguished guests, Loyalist colleagues, graduates of the graduating class of 2019, family and friends, good afternoon and welcome. Welcome to the 52nd Convocation of Loyalist College. There is no better time to reflect on the impact Loyalist College has had on our community than Convocation, when we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates and their fearlessness as they take on the world. Each and every day, I consider how fortunate I am to be serving Loyalist College as its president, a truly remarkable place where every day I see more and more evidence of how this institution is deeply rooted in the community and the focus on student success is second to none. Loyalist is truly a destination college. Our location is positioned between the major economies of Toronto, Ottawa, and Montreal. Our natural environment, which includes 200+ acre campus in a rural urban eastern Ontario on this beautiful day, where the surroundings are strategically linked to the growing economy, including tourism, agriculture, and manufacturing. Our dedicated and experienced faculty and staff ensure a focus on student success. Our community collaboration is evidenced by regional cooperation and healthy relationships with Loyalist College. All of this combines to make us unique. Graduates, did you know that Loyalist College boasts the highest graduate employment rate 6 months after graduation at 90.8%? That's the highest amongst Ontario colleges. And our employer satisfaction rate is 96.5%. Rest assured, graduates, that you're entering the labor market with a high degree of satisfaction from employers. And collectively, as graduates, you have rated our student services consistently above the provincial average, with 13 of our programs rated #1, and our health centre also rated #1 in Ontario. Yes, Loyalist College is truly an amazing college, and you are our amazing students and graduates. Our deep connection to our community means that our graduates contribute to our communities each and every day. They deliver the services we need in health and policing, in human studies, in engineering technologies, media arts, and applied sciences. They are entrepreneurs, they are community leaders, and they are dedicated to service. They keep our economy and our society moving. They reach for the stars, and they impact virtually every service we interact with every day. Graduates, this is your day, and we want to congratulate and thank you for choosing Loyalist College for this part of your journey. It has been such a privilege to meet many of you over your time here. I want to thank you for your commitment to this college. You are an important part of its history. Your legacies, your involvement in college activities, in student government, athletics, residence, or initiatives with organizations in our communities. We are so proud of you, and we thank you on behalf of the students who will follow you for the amazing contributions you have made to Loyalist College during your time here. This is a very special place. Regardless of program or interest, our program teams, faculty, and staff work to help each individual succeed. Our students are our focus, and we are very proud of you and your success. To our faculty and staff, the best in Ontario by far, I want to thank you and the entire Loyalist College community for the focus that you have given to student success. Graduates, during the past 50 years, over 40,000 individuals have graduated from this wonderful college, and you are joining an accomplished group of individuals. As well-known author Dr. Seuss said, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the person who'll decide where to go. You're ready to take on the world, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Take pride in what you have accomplished, and have faith that you have established a path that will take you where you want to go. And know beyond a shadow of a doubt that we are proud of you and will continue to celebrate and support you in the years to come. And so, enjoy this day with your family and friends. And thank you again for choosing Loyalist. Remember, as former mayor of New York City and later Congressman Edward Koch said, "The fireworks begin today. Each diploma is a lighted match, and each one of you is a fuse." As you light that fuse, my best advice to you is don't always take the linear path. Don't be afraid of the curves along the road, because it's the curves along the way that can make life interesting. Choose kindness, be fearless, be forgiving, be confident in who you are, because we are confident that you can change the world. And the world needs you to lead, to challenge the world around us. When you face tough days, remember this moment. Remember that you persevered through tough times and you did it. Be proud of your achievement and go build that future you've been dreaming of. You all deserve it. My very best wishes and congratulations, Loyalist graduating class of 2019. It is now my privilege to introduce our guest speaker for this afternoon. Sébastien Saint-Louis is an entrepreneur with strong leadership abilities, financial acumen, and operational expertise. Sébastien has wide-ranging business experience in manufacturing, distribution, trade finance, and commercial lending. And he looks so young. He has advised Canadian business owners and CEOs across multiple industry sectors while securing and closing $200 million in financing to support their export and growth initiatives. Sebastian co-founded Hexo Corporation with one goal in mind: to create a world-class company based on the highest standards of product quality and safety. Since 2013, he has secured more than $443 million in financing for the company. His leadership has been instrumental in navigating the company through regulatory, financing, and startup challenges, en route to becoming the only significant licensed cannabis producer in Quebec, and upon completion of 2 fully funded expansion projects currently underway, one of the largest in Canada, right here in Belleville. Sebastian holds an MBA in finance from the University of Quebec en Montreal and completed his Bachelor of Arts Economics from the University of Ottawa in 18 months. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our guest speaker for this afternoon, a distinguished Canadian, Mr. Sebastien St. Louis.
Thank you very much, Anne-Marie, and thank you to the board. Thank you to all the students, and congratulations for a wonderful accomplishment. It's so exciting to see all the possibilities ahead of you. I want to bring you back to maybe something a little bit scientific on this afternoon of graduation. I want to talk a little bit about physics, if that's okay. As a CEO, I'm often brought to talk about systems and people. These are things that are very important to growing a business. And one of the biggest systems is our universe. One of the laws we know, the second law of thermodynamics, is one that has my attention. And you say, okay, why? Why is this guy talking to us about physics? The reason I want to talk to you about the second law is that it's about entropy. Large systems, over time, unless they get new energy injected into them, will disorganize and dissipate in a state of entropy. And that's true of people, it's true of companies, it's true of the planet. I think that in this state of uncertainty where things are disorganizing, we need the energy of all the people in this room to come in and create. We need you to rise up to the challenge of all the uncertainties that you face today. Many of you in the room are millennials, and our generation is faced with all sorts of those types of uncertainties. How will you be able to afford a home? How will you have a long-term career? What will our planet look like in the next 50 years? These challenges encompass a lot of risk. A lot of it can be very scary at times and can come with a deep uncertainty. Well, I challenge you today to embrace those risks. I challenge you to embrace the risk the way you've embraced this degree, the hard work that you put in to achieve what you've done today. Because in those risks come opportunities to upset the status quo and to do things differently. There's many companies around that are making good money today, creating value, large companies. And I would say that entropy, to you, is your friend. For those companies, it's a challenge. And they need you to tackle that problem. They need your energy, and they need your ideas. And I think especially today, it's critical that we bring those new ideas, supported not only by that value creation and making money, those are fine, but it's important to do that in the context of creating great people, great families, and taking care of our planet. You're bringing to the table new ways to take on these challenges in a globally connected world. New technologies, new challenges mean that you can take on and create something truly differentiated. When I founded this company with Adam Mirren, we co-founded it 6 years ago, we took on an incredible amount of risk. Marijuana companies didn't exist back in those days. It was the very first medical marijuana program We were coming in underfunded. We mortgaged our homes. We maxed out our line of credits, and we went at it. We had this big dream that we could be globally relevant. We had this dream that we could create a company with thousands of employees that would be equity owners, that would build together, where we could be corporately, socially responsible, and drive home a phenomenal product and phenomenal experiences for people. Today, that's brought us now beyond Gatineau, where we started, to Belleville. So we're right next door with a 1.5 million square foot facility. That's now the largest manufacturing facility for cannabis in the world. That's right next door. And I'm tremendously excited to be able to hopefully welcome some of you to the HEXO team over time, and at least have you communicate to our HR team and find out what kind of exciting careers there are. For some of you, that might be very interesting, whether that's in manufacturing, whether that's in R&D, whether that's in food science, sales. A lot of you might be still curious about marijuana, and maybe not for the good ways. Maybe you're curious about the stigma associated to it. And I'd love to share a little story, because as we started over the last 6 years, we've seen an incredible amount of change in our industry. And as we took on those risks, and where 6 years ago we couldn't get in front of an institutional investor, we could barely raise $1 of capital. Today we're in front of some of the largest institutions in the world. We've raised close to $500 million, and all that thanks to the stigma that's gone away. The story I want to share is we dug in and we wanted to find out. We said, listen, we've seen the benefits that marijuana can bring to people. In health and wellness, we've seen what it could do to the quality of life for people in end of stage with cancers and other terrible things, but what it can do for their quality of life. We've seen what it can do for health and wellness. We're starting to find out what it can do for appetite suppression, for focus, of course for fun as well. But with that, we started to think, listen, there's too many benefits here. We need to move away from the stigma of thinking of marijuana as a dropout drug. And we asked the question. So we went to California, we raised a survey, and we went and we surveyed marijuana acceptors and marijuana rejectors. So a lot of people taking on risk, trying to understand that stigma. And what was fascinating is what we found out when we correlated the acceptors and rejectors, the education and earning ability. So what we found out is that marijuana acceptors are actually 25% more educated than marijuana rejectors. I thought that was fascinating. We found out that marijuana acceptors in California actually earn more. They out-earn rejectors by about 30%. And I think as much as that's an interesting factoid for marijuana, it really talks about risk and taking on challenges and looking at stigmas and looking at things differently. And that's an opportunity that each and every one of you here will have, whether you choose a career in marijuana or health, science, whichever it may be. Your most powerful tool, okay, in this journey, whether it's to choose a route like I did of starting out as an entrepreneur, or then to join a large company and putting that energy, reducing that entropy in that company, starting a new department, creating some value, instilling corporate social responsibility. Your most powerful tool will be energy. There's boundless energy in this room. It's phenomenal. The energy that you've put into getting this degree has simply built out that tool set. You will continue to invest in yourselves, invest in our planet, and invest in the companies for which you work for or the companies that you create. And that energy will fundamentally not only combat entropy, but create absolutely amazing things. Congratulations to all of you. It's a pleasure to be here. Good luck.
Wow. How do you follow that? I think there was enough energy in that presentation to light up all of Belleville for the next week. Talk about energy. Very well done. Right in our own backyard, people. We're so lucky. I'd like to thank Sebastian St. Louis for joining us on this special occasion and delivering such a memorable address to the graduating class of 2019. Absolutely. Well done. I'm pleased to announce that the Board of Governors, by virtue of the authority vested in it, has authorized me to award Sebastian St. Louis the highest tribute of Loyalist College, an honorary diploma in applied arts, in recognition of his wide-ranging business expertise, leadership abilities, financial acumen, and the operational expertise that support the Canadian economy. Loyalist College is privileged to have Mr. St. Louis address Convocation in 2019 and accordingly pays him its highest academic tribute. Sebastian? Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the order.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
We have to step out.
I would like to invite President Vaughan and Kathleen Maitland to join me, please. President Vaughan, the Governor-General's Medal, established in 1873, is one of the most prestigious awards that can be received by a student in a Canadian educational institution for exceptional academic achievement. On behalf of Her Excellency, the Right Honour Julie Payette, Governor-General of Canada, I'm pleased to present the academic medal to Kathleen Maitland from the School of Human Justice and the Child and Youth Worker Program, who graduated with a cumulative average of 97.09%. Kathleen, or Katie as I believe you're known, has been a committed and engaged member of the Child and Youth Worker Program for 3 years. She's an exceptional hard worker and consistently demonstrates her commitment to the learning environment for herself and for others. An avid volunteer, student and staff member, Katie takes on additional responsibilities to support students and to proudly represent Loyalist College at a number of events. Katie has earned the widespread respect of the faculty team as well as her peers, and there's no doubt that she will continue to be a leader in her field of work in the years to come. In her 6th semester, Katie accepted a position working with vulnerable young people living at the transition house operated by Youth Hub. We are happy that Katie chose Loyalist College to pursue her dream of working with children and youth, and that we have this opportunity to recognise her accomplishments. President Vaughan, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Kathleen Maitland. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the formal part of our ceremony where the certificates, diplomas, advanced diplomas and awards will be presented. President Vaughan, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates here assembled have qualified in all respects for certificates, diplomas and advanced diplomas by successfully completing curricula offered by the School of Health, Human and Justice Studies and the Centre for the Advancement of Teaching and Learning at Loyalist College. They've been recommended by the faculty to be awarded certificates or diplomas in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Loyalist College, I do hereby confer on our graduates their respective Ontario College certificates, diplomas, advanced diplomas with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
President Vaughan, on behalf of the graduates not present, I request that you confer their certificates and diplomas in absentia.
I so do.
Ladies and gentlemen, June MacDonald Jenkins, Dean of the School of Health, Human and Justice Studies, and Christine Eddy, Manager of the Centre for the Advancement of Teaching and Learning, will oversee the conferring of diplomas. During the next part of the program, we will be presenting the graduates for the Human Studies and Distance programs who will proceed across the stage to receive congratulations from the President and our Board Chair. Ladies and gentlemen, June MacDonald Jenkins.
I'm ready. Are you ready? The School of Health, Human and Justice Studies. In Human Studies, presenting the Ontario College Diploma for the Developmental Services Worker. Deanna Allen, Dean's List. Deanna is also the recipient of the Carolyn Orlick Award for a student that portrays the ability to recognize and celebrate people's gifts. Congratulations, Deanna. Dallas Arney, Dean's List. Casey Bailey Clark, Dean's List. Christina Bentley, Dean's List. Brandy Beaumont. Binny. Jessica Misa Cantalis, Dean's List. Kevin Chinwo. Brittany Clancy, Dean's List. Marie DeGroot, Dean's List. Amarjeet Singh Dhaliwal. Victoria Fitzgerald Scott. And little one. Morgan Fothergill. Good job, Morgan. Lori Friendly, Dean's List. Rebecca Gillis, Dean's List. Rebecca is also the recipient of the Dale Conlon Award for a student who has made a significant contribution in promoting self-advocacy, self-determination, inclusion, and participation in all aspects of community living. Congratulations, Rebecca. Rebecca Grattan. Morgan Greenslade, Dean's List. Jennifer Jackson, Dean's List. Gurpreet Kaur. Harpreet Kaur. Harshdeep Kaur. Kolamber Kaur, Dean's List. Manpreet Kaur. Parampreet Kaur. Kiera Kirby. Erica Kubanova Patzer, Dean's List. Lydia McCullough, Dean's List. Lydia is also the recipient of the George Leacock Memorial Award, presented to the graduate who demonstrates initiative and creativity in assisting individuals to achieve self-employment and independence. Congratulations, Lydia. Barbara McElmoyle. Barbara is also the recipient of the Faculty Union of Loyalist College Award for Academics and College and Community Involvement. Congratulations. Timothy McWilliams. Timothy is a recipient of the Community Living Belleville and Area in partnership with McDougall Insurance and Financial for a student who has completed a placement at Community Living Belleville and best exemplifies the principles of social inclusion for people with intellectual disabilities. Sorry. He also is the recipient of the Eric Caulfield Award for demonstrating integrity, professionalism, and respect for people with handicaps, and is the recipient of the George Leacock Memorial Award presented to a graduate who demonstrates initiative and creativity in assisting individuals to achieve self-employment and independence. Congratulations, Tim. Cassandra Morris. Lindsay Murphy. Riley Nobes. Good job, Riley. Lucia Nobile. Jan Kaban Patel, Dean's List. Courtney Phillips. Courtney is also the recipient of the Community Living Prince Edward Award for the graduating student who has completed a placement with Community Living Prince Edward and who best exemplifies the principles of social inclusion for people with intellectual disabilities. Congratulations. Rebecca Posthumus, Dean's List. Rebecca is also the recipient of the Harry Culpers Award for demonstrating a high degree of commitment and dedication while maintaining a high academic standard and professional integrity. Congratulations, Rebecca. Jason Reg. Jason is also the recipient of the Bernard Hedinger Memorial Award for Proficiency in Leadership in the Developmental Services Worker Program. Congratulations, Jason. Tyson Rigby. Tyson is also the recipient of the Quinte Vocational Support Services Award for providing training and support to persons who are employment disadvantaged and demonstrates employment equity. Congratulations, Tyson. Lynn Sadler, Dean's List. Doriana Saunders. Aaron Scott, Dean's List. Great job, Aaron. Belinda Sidor. Basvi Sharma, Dean's List. Felicity Smith, Dean's List. Ibna Wahid. Michelle Wilkes. I'm now proud to present the diplomas for early childhood education. Nadine Adair, Dean's List. Nadine is also the recipient of the Quinte Early Childhood Educators Award for congeniality and commitment to working with her peers. Congratulations, Nadine. Jessica Anderson, Dean's List. Nicole Bapti. Rosemary Beaubien. Lori Boyer. Okay. Natalie Boyer. Miranda Brandt. Lizanne Campbell, Dean's List. Carmen Karaman, Dean's List. Colleen Sharon, Dean's List. Kimberly Shilvers. Allison Clark. Caitlin DeClaire, Dean's List. Alexis DeKaiser, Dean's List. Tori DeLine, Dean's List. Kylie Divelin, Dean's List. Vidya DeLu. Ashraf Fatima Delshana, Dean's List. Constantina Floros. Lisa Foster. Jael Graham, Dean's List. Carolyn Holden. Katie Howe. Janika Husi. Samira Jiwa. Kristen Ann Judd, Dean's List. And little one. Raminder Kaur Karish. Amandeep Kaur, Dean's List. Gurjeet Kaur. Kawalajit Kaur. Karanpreet Kaur, Dean's List. Kimberly Kennedy. Amber Kirby. Joanne Larkin. Shaman Laskar, Dean's List. Megan LaRue, Dean's List. Madison Lesperance. Sarah Mann. Summer Miracle, Dean's List. Elizabeth Martella. Immaculata Martella, Dean's List. Courtney Mastin, Dean's List. Carrie McCogran. Sarah McPhail and Little One. Sarah is also the recipient of the Pan Kemp Memorial Award for the graduate in the ECU program, who is congenial and demonstrates commitment to working with her peers. Congratulations, Sarah. Alicia Sheila McKenzie. Angela Ormshaw Sweet, Dean's List. Shelley Penberthy. Debbie Potts. Rochelle Prentice, Dean's List. Cora Presley Perry. Courtney Purdy. Manaza Rashad. Kate Reed. Sarah Ritchie, Dean's List. Sarah is also the recipient of the Association for Early Childhood Educators Belleville and District Branch Award for Significant Improvement in Placement Assignments. Congratulations, Sarah. Sarah Roseboro Garbett. Close? Close. Dean's List. Congratulations, Sarah. Rachel Salam, Dean's List. Kelly Shermers. Did you get it? Is it close? Oh, good. Dean's List for Kelly. Lydia Soto, Dean's List. Chantel Sabo. Connie Tolentino. Morgan Witten. Cassidy Wood, Dean's List. Christy Wright, Dean's List. Christy is also the recipient of the Quinte Early Childhood Educators Award for congeniality and commitment to working with her peers. Congratulations, Christy. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentations for the diplomas for social service worker. Vanessa Boudre. Shay Beauregard. Patricia Boyce. Christina Marie Brummel, Dean's List. Jordan Carty. Baron Sear, Dean's List. Tracy Davenport, Dean's List. Melanie Davies, Dean's List. Courtney DeGroot, Dean's List. Brad Denoon, Dean's List. Jade Elliott, Dean's List. Drew Fearhart, Dean's List. Christy Fulford, Dean's List. Garima, Dean's List. Hunter Gignac, Dean's List. Christophe Cheroux-Gagnier, Dean's List. Avery Gretzky, Dean's List. Avery is also the recipient of the Youth Habilitation Quinty Incorporated Award as an outstanding student who has volunteered their services to our community. Congratulations, Avery. Crystal Harrison, Dean's List. Stephanie Hickey. Donna Hindle. Gregory Hodge, Dean's List. Gregory is also the recipient of the United Way Community Impact Award for the student who is a future leader and who is contributing to the health, well-being, and inclusivity for those students in the region who are considered marginalized and vulnerable. Congratulations, Gregory. Erica Just, Dean's List. Erica is also the recipient of the Bayfield Treatment Center Award for a student who exhibits a strong interest and competence in youth residential care. Congratulations, Erica. Shannon Cleese, Dean's List. Samantha Lawson, Dean's List. Lynn LeBlanc, Dean's List. Rebecca Lee, Dean's List. Kristen Lindsay, Dean's List. Jessica Lombard, Dean's List. Rachel Millette, Dean's List. Sulika Mazkar, Dean's List. Amanda Lynn Melanson, Dean's List. Pamela Miles. Charmaine Morrison, Dean's List. Wendy Newbury, Dean's List. Sarah Newton. Lily Picard, Dean's List. Brenda Poser, Dean's List. Hannah Reed, Dean's List. Tori Rollins, Dean's List. Sarah Rose Bush, Dean's List. Arthur Roseborough, Dean's List. Good job. Dakota Russell, Dean's List. Jonathan Sawyer, Dean's List. Jonathan is also the recipient of the Bayfield Treatment Center's Award for a student who exhibits a strong interest and competence in youth residential care. Congratulations, Jonathan. Helen Sign. Shelby St. Hilaire Skinner, Dean's List. Katie Stencil, Dean's List. Amanda Stalker, Dean's List. Kristen Summers, Dean's List. Laura Sweeney, Dean's List. Laura is also the recipient of the Faculty Union of Loyalist College Award for Academics and College and Community Involvement. Congratulations, Laura. Pierre Telliot. Great job, buddy. Joshua Tweedy. Kelsey Wadforth, Dean's List. Carrie Whittyfield, Dean's List. Cameo Wiley, Dean's List. Alyssa Wilson, Dean's List. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to present the Ontario College Advanced Diploma in Child and Youth Care Professional. Taylor Anger. Alyssa Bell. And little one. Bailey Davidson, Dean's List. Mason DeBossick. Heather Hardman, Dean's List. Crystal Hartwell, Dean's List. Jessica Howie, Dean's List. Jessica Lurbetsky, Dean's List. She coming? Kathleen Maitland, Dean's List. Kathleen was the recipient of the Governor General's Academic Medal for a graduating student with the highest academic average at Loyalist College. Congratulations again, Kathleen. Renji Mayo. Stephanie McKinnon, Dean's List. Stephanie is also the recipient of the United Way Impact Award for the student who is a future leader and who is contributing to health, well-being, and inclusivity for those citizens in the region who are considered marginalized and vulnerable. Congratulations, Stephanie. Don Moffat, Dean's List. Camille Montague, Dean's List. Jeremy Mooney. Caitlin Pretty, Dean's List. Caitlin Pretty is also the recipient of the Ontario Association of Child and Youth Counselors Award for a graduating student who demonstrates outstanding skills in child and youth care during field placement. Congratulations, Caitlin. Rochelle Rickley, Dean's List. Amanda Salinas. Barb Solis. Still got it wrong, right? Hannah Steenberg. Caitlin Struthers, Dean's List. Hayden Thompson, Dean's List. Rachel Trask, Dean's List. Morgan Wanamaker, Dean's List. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the conferring of diplomas and advanced diplomas for the Human Studies programs. At this time, I would like to introduce Christine Eddy, Manager of the Center for the Advancement of Teaching and Learning, who will present to the graduates for distance education programs. Christine.
Thank you, Dean McDonald-Jenkins. President Vaughan, it is my pleasure to present the recipients of Loyalist College certificates, Ontario College certificates, Ontario College diplomas, and Ontario College graduate certificates in distance education programs. Loyalist College certificates. Food service worker. Josephine Mendiola. Lisa Schuin. Benita Tipak. Graphics software applications. Jason Rogers. Health records clerk. Heather Turner. Home inspection. Giordano Di Girolamo. Hospital ward clerk. Mary Burke, who is also graduating with a Loyalist College certificate in health records clerk. Human Resources Management Certificate. Dawn Snodden. Tammy Waterfall. Small Business Bookkeeping. Paula Benoit. Josephine Wilson. Supply Chain and Logistics Management. Kevin Bridge. Tenzin Wangdak. Ontario College Certificate. Food Service Worker. Jenna Fleetwood, Dean's List. Riley Milligan. Malwathaj Nana Yakara. Dean's List. Ontario College Diplomas. Office Administration, Medical. Ravinder Kaur, Dean's List. Also graduating with Loyalist College certificates in Health Records Clerk and Hospital Ward Clerk. Jaspreet Momi, Dean's List. Also graduating with Loyalist College certificates in Health Records Clerk and Hospital Ward Clerk. Priya Sharma, Dean's List. Also graduating with Loyalist College certificates in Health Records Clerk and Hospital Ward Clerk. This concludes the conferring of certificates and diplomas for distance education programs.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates of 2019.
It is my distinct pleasure to introduce our valedictorian for this convocation ceremony. Scott Rook is an outstanding student leader, and he has contributed countless hours to improving the lives of students at Loyalist College. Leadership is in his DNA, and his contributions will have a lasting legacy to this college. Scott has graduated from 2 programs at Loyalist College. In 2018, with a 3-year advanced diploma in television and new media production. And tomorrow, he'll graduate from the postgraduate certificate program in public relations and event management. Scott's contributions have been through leadership. He served as a resident assistant for 2 years, 3 years as the student government photographer, student government media arts and design leader in 2017 and 2018. This year, Scott served as president of the student government. He led the creation of our rainbow crosswalks, the first in the city of Belleville, ensuring all our students feel welcomed at the college. Under his leadership, the student government created its first Pride Week, first Indigenous Week, first Thrive Week, and first Cultural Week. All ensuring that Loyalist College is an inclusive place. He also created a new Loyalist tradition of Fun Fridays, in which staff and students are encouraged to wear Loyalist College gear every Friday to demonstrate school spirit. It should not be a surprise to you that given this amazing contribution, Scott was recognized with the Student Leadership Award in 2019. Scott casually goes about his work. He doesn't seek recognition. Rather, he genuinely and without reservation contributes to making student lives better. The Student Affairs team here says they can't think of a student government president who was actively engaged in improving the student experience as Scott has been. For this reason, we are proud to introduce him as a valedictorian for 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Scott Rook, our valedictorian for 2019, who will address Convocation and lead our graduates in the Alumni Pledge. Scott?
Thank you, President Vaughn. Move that up a little bit. Good afternoon, Chair Forder, Mr. St. Louis, staff, faculty, proud family, friends, and esteemed graduates. Take a deep breath. We're here. We've accomplished something amazing. Enjoy your success. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, graduate is defined as a person who has successfully completed a course of study or training. Pretty straightforward, isn't it? But in reality, it isn't. It's so much more than that. So what does it mean to be a Loyalist graduate? Well, it means we have braved a half-awake freezing walk to the Kente building for a 9 a.m., cheered on your Lancer athletes right here or down at the soccer pitch, struggled to find a seat at Sal to write that paper we totally forgot about, finding the perfect Wi-Fi signal to write that Blackboard test, or going to the Shark Tank to find the perfect, or going to the Shark Tank to attend student government's pub nights and seeing the results several days later on Facebook. Sorry about that. But most of all, it means we have faced our own challenges and barriers. But yet, we have overcome it all to be here today. When I first received the news I'd be speaking on this special day, the first thing I did was call the two people I credit the most with my success, my mom and my dad, who have been on board the minute I told them I found a small school near Kingston that I wanted to go to. That was 4 years ago, but I'm pretty sure the excitement was to just get me out of the house 8 months of the year. What started as clicking accept offer on ontariocolleges.ca those years ago have turned into an incredible, unforgettable journey. For me, it's involved a camera, a fashion show, a ton of boxes of corn pops, a lot of talking, tons of meetings, emails, and way too much time spent at the Shark Tank. I'd like to thank my family for supporting me through these 4 years. I'd also like to thank Public Relations and Event Management Program Coordinator Carrie Ramsey for your amazing instruction, encouraging success, nominating me to speak today, and introducing me to the crazy world of public relations. My student government family for doing amazing this year and transforming student life at Loyalist College. My PR family for the friendships and amazing projects. And Executive Director of Student Life and Leadership, Fred Pollitt, for your mentorship, leadership advice, pushing me in the right direction, and sitting in your office exchanging concert stories. But most of all, I'd like to thank all of you for allowing me to represent you both on campus and out in the community. Especially through these past months, I've experienced firsthand the power of student voices. From voicing your opinion of what you want change in and around campus, to voicing your displeasure against our provincial government. You have truly demonstrated that the students united will never be defeated. I also believe I speak for all students when I say thank you to all professors and school deans for your dedication in keeping the classroom an interactive, safe, and fun learning environment. Being here today, I believe, is a prime example of why we all chose to come to this college. A prime example of how tight-knit a college community can be. I'm sure you could all remember your first day at college, either having some athlete you've never met run a mini fridge up to your dorm room, or arriving an hour early to first class and still struggling to find a parking spot. But most of all, you were excited to start what would be the beginning of a future career and an unforgettable journey. So here we are. You're probably feeling similar emotions to what you did on your first day. But most importantly, you feel proud. Proud of what 1, 2, 3, or 4 years of hard work has resulted in. This is truly the first day of the rest of our lives. So, what's next? Well, this is when real life happens, or as I like to say, this is where we have to adult. But before we can take that extra step, whatever that may be to you, we need to ask ourselves what inspires, motivates, and drives us. And who do we want to be in 5 years? But what does inspire us? Is it not eating ramen noodles for 5 of your 7 dinners? Or is it creating something beautiful, or making a difference in the world, or doing something to help? At the end of the day, every success is a big success. So make it meaningful to you. As we move on to bigger and better things, I'd like to leave you with one final quote to live by, a quote that I try to live by. From famous guest radio personality from 98.6 KXLA, Joe Dirt. Keep on keeping on. Life's a garden. Dig it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My sincerest best wishes to you and your future, wherever that exciting future may lead you. But always remember, the best is yet to come. And now, as we prepare to leave this ceremony as graduates of Loyalist College, if you are able to, I would like to invite all graduates and alumni to please rise and join me in the reciting of the alumni commitment, which can be found in your programs and on the monitors. If you wouldn't mind rising for me, please. As a graduate of Loyalist College, wherever my college experiences take me, I will use my knowledge, skills, and experiences to the best of my ability. The lasting connections I have made with Loyalist College, my classmates, faculty, and friends will follow me throughout my life's journey. I will be a loyal ambassador for Loyalist and share my Lancer pride as I give back to my community, workplace, and those around me. In all my dealings, I will endeavor to be a better person of honor and respect. This is my commitment. Thank you, Loyalist College.
Thank you, Scott. What a wonderful message. Go ahead and be seated for just a second. Thank you. Inspirational in all that Scott has done for this college over the last 4 years. We thank you so much for doing so. President Vaughn and I would like to provide you with an acknowledgement of that honor that we bestowed on you today. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank everyone involved in the preparations for this very special event. I'd like to also thank our string duo, Marion Stratton and Linda Minty. Our piper, Sean Cleaton. Thank you, Sean. I don't know how you have all of that air for each ceremony, but it is absolutely amazing. I'd also like to thank Dustin Brandt for his delivery of the traditional friendship song. Dustin, I just get absolutely tingles every time I hear that, and we thank you so much for doing it for us. You are invited to join us for a reception in the Parrott Center immediately following the ceremony. I now declare Convocation 2019 officially closed. I would ask that everyone please rise for the royal anthem and remain standing for the recessional.